Hi, it's Arte. I want to welcome you to a new series. Obviously, everything on this channel is new right now, but a new series called TMI Tuesday, where I pick a topic and it's a little TMI and I talk about it. This week's topic is periods, given that I am about to start mine and I'm not looking forward to it. So, like, a lot of people get them. You know, anyone with a like uterus and the age demographic that you have biologically have a baby usually gets one unless something else medically is happening usually. And like there's a huge stigma around them that we have been working like as a society just kind of to break of them being gross because they're not. There's just something that happens, you know? There's a lot of things that just happen. You'd be like burping and farting and stuff, you know? But, like, we still have to deal with them. And, like, I will. Okay, they're not gross because they're natural, but you can feel gross dealing with it and dealing with all, like the blood and the mucus and other stuff that comes out. And, like, there's a huge amount of products out there for it now. That some are good, some are bad. Like, and I do mean like medically for you. Like some are good, some are bad. And I just wanted to talk briefly on some of those. So I was a pad user for a long time, and like while they're okay and they're a lot more, they were a lot more comfortable for me than tampons were, especially because like I bleed so heavily that the major problem I found was that just the feeling wet all the time. And like I never found a good pad like what because I bled so heavily that would just like captured everything and left me feeling dry. And so I know I tried tampons, but I really felt like they made my cramps worse. Does anyone else get that problem where they're like tampons make your cramps worse? And I mean like much worse. And my cramps are already bad, so like I can't handle that. So eventually, and I know a lot of people think these are gross, but I moved on to the menstrual cup. The one I have now actually has a little thing where like it has a little hoop I can grab and pull, and it breaks the seal so that way I can just pull it out like you might a tampon and empty it. So that way I can rinse it out or wipe it out if all I have is like baby wipes. I'm in public and I'm not getting up to go to the public sink to rinse it out, and then put it back in. And like, how many other people use those? I know it's becoming a rising trend to use them because they're reusable and they do save you a lot of money over time. They're a little more upfront. But I don't know. I really like them. So, like, another issue I have with mine, like I've mentioned multiple times, I bleed a lot, and I mean a lot. Even with my cup, which you're supposed to be able to wear for 12 hours, I have to change every 2 to 3. It is just, it's always been like that for me, and I've had a lot of people, like a lot of medical professionals, brush that off, and I just don't feel like that's normal. So like, anyone else just bleed a whole lot more than they should, and like my final thought on it is just like, how many people are experiencing extreme cramps, which I know is not normal, and then just having nothing done about it? I not been able to get any medical professional to do anything about the fact that I cramp so bad that I like lay in my bed in pain and like I'm crying. Sometimes I really just can't get out of bed, and it's crazy. And like you can do a little bit of ibuprofen and a heating pad and stuff, and that helps. But like it's worse than a kidney stone. I've passed 3 in a day, like 3 in a day, and my period cramps are worse than that. So like, what is that? What's the deal? But so like my 3 questions are: does anyone else have really bad cramps? does anyone else bleed a lot? And then also, like, what kind of products do you use? What apps do you use? Because I know there's a lot of them. I've been using Stardust, which is, it syncs you up to like the moon, and I will actually put my little friendship code up here. Add me, see my period, know when I'm bleeding, and I can add you back. Leave it if you have it. Use it in the leave it in the comments. I'll add you back, and we can see each other's periods, and it actually syncs it up with the moon cycle because you know. The average period being 28 days and the moon cycle being 28 days is really freaking neat. And like mine actually personally, every full moon, bloody mess. And it took a long time for me to become that regular. Like I don't know, for a long time I was not. So, yeah. So drop your, like, talk about it. Let's talk about it. Anyway, thank you for watching my little rant here for TMI Tuesday. And I hope you can relate to any of this, or, you know, if you want to have like a discussion about it in the comments below, let's talk. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!